Okay, hello Simon. I'm sitting in my garage and I'm just about to drive off to your house and show you around a bit of Thezan in case our Zoom thing is we have problems with it on Tuesday. So this is just a bit of a backup really. So I'm in my house garage and we're going to start driving out. So Pailhès is just a few minutes from Thezan. So I'll show you the exact place where we're driving from on Google Maps, and then you can see. Okay, so my camera girl is my daughter Lily, and we're going to drive out down our little narrow road. So she's going to video the street and stuff. So this is our route to Thezan, where your house is. It's a very cloudy, overcast day. Okay, so not the best day, but it gives you a complete idea of what it's like. So Lily's just going to video the road and what's around us. So coming up to the first junction, and far away in the distance there you can see a place called Mervieux-le-Béziers. So we're just going to turn left and go down the road here, and you get some lovely views up in Pailhès. So Pailhès is higher than Thezan, so we're going down towards your house. And typically you have the estates, the lotissement, on the edge of the old villages. So there's two main parts to Thezan, and your house is going to be in the old part of Thezan. So coming up to the junction, we're going to turn right to go to Thezan-le-Béziers. On the left we have a new estate that's been built on the edge of our village, which is very typical of what's happening with French villages. And on the left you have a bare vineyard, and then in the far corner there, or the far side, you have a beautiful cemetery actually, which overlooks Thezan-le-Béziers, so you can go for walks up there, and there's a little shortcut. So the route we're going is into the centre of the top of Thezan-le-Béziers. So we're literally minutes away from where your house will be. As you can see, that's the sign for Thezan-le-Béziers, and beneath it it's written in Occitan. So, on the route between Pailhès and Thezan-le-Béziers is also a stadium where you can do sport. Okay, so there's some tennis courts and basketball courts and stuff like that, and what they call a boulodrome, where you can play pétanque and stuff like that, and you can see rugby pitch. Okay, so there's a little stad, and it's covered by trees, but over on the left you can see what is the real centre of the old village with the church and everything, but we might see that again in a minute. So come up to a stop. Okay, so now as we come down here we're going to the centre of the village. So on the right, nice old house that was for sale, which has been sold, but it's on a busy road, so not for you. So now let me just give you an idea. If we were to turn sharp right here, we'd go into the sort of new part of Thezan-le-Béziers where the supermarket is and everything. Okay, but we're now going to enter what is kind of the old part where the town hall is, the Mairie as they call it, and also where they have the market. So we're going to drive through. On the right there is new parking area, so it's really easy to park. And then on the right hand side you have the town hall, the Mairie, which is lovely, and this place here on the right hand side is where they have the market on a Sunday morning, so nicely done. On the left, Lil, there's the Au Pêche Gourmand, which is lovely boulangerie, and when it's not COVID you can go in there, have a coffee, sit down. There's a tobacco place, newsagent there on the left behind there, and here on the right is nice restaurant that you'll be able to just walk to in minutes when it's no COVID. So now we're going to drive down towards your house. Now straight on, if I could drive straight on, we would get to your house in a jiffy. Okay, but we can't because it's you know, one way. So we're going to turn right and we can drive down this one-way road here. Now I can't remember all the directions, so I'm going to get a bit lost, I expect, but this is an idea of some of the old village houses around here. So we've turned right and we're going down through, you know, what is the older part of Thezan-le-Béziers, all these lovely old houses, and we have to go bear right round here, and then you've got a sign to Béziers. So we're going to turn left down here and wind through this area, and it'll become clear in a minute how we sort of get back up to the village from your house. So now, where's my bearings? Okay, so if we were to go left, then we would get back up to the centre of the village, but we're not. We're going to go right and go back down. So we're sort of going out of Thezan-le-Béziers now. Okay, so as we come up to here, the house there on the left hand side with the big green gates is your house. Okay, all right, so what we're going to do, we're now going out of Thezan, okay, and we're going to go down to the bottom so I can see where the show you where the main road is. Okay, so that part where your house was, you know, really the old part of Thezan-le-Béziers. So as we get down to the bottom of the road that your house is on, you can see on the left, big sort of wine cave. So that's what they call the Cave Cooperative, okay, the big winemaking place. Great. Now, we're coming down to the bottom here and we're going to swing around, but just to give you an idea, left, this is the main road, okay, that takes you from Béziers and out to some of the other outlying villages. So left is Béziers, right is what they call Merville-le-Béziers. So you would come down this road and then turn right here to go past the cave on your right, and then we're now making your way up to your house. And if you can see the big puffy trees on the right hand side, that's where your house is, okay. So we're coming up, and now you can now see your house through the trees there on the right hand side. Yeah, that's your house there. Okay, so what we're going to do, and me and Lily are going to get a little bit wet in a minute by getting out, but this is your house here. Yeah, so I'm going to drive up the end of the road. So we're driving up along the wall to your house there. Okay, so we go along, and so this is kind of your road, which I think is a nice road with old buildings and, you know, dead posh. So we drive up to the end of your road and you can see someone's building some houses here on the outskirts of the village, which is fine, no problem. And oh, I can't go back down your road because it's didn't realise that it's one way, so I'm gonna have to go up here. And we go up here, and now we can go left back down to your house. Okay, if I've got my bearings right. Yeah. Okay, so we come back down again, and then as before, you've got your big green gates on the left hand side. Okay, to see where your house is. Yeah, you got that, Lil? Can you see that? So that's where your lovely house is. Very jealous. Okay, so you really you got this magnificent space in close to the centre of the village. So now we're going to go back round, okay, and drive back up to the village. All right, so let me swing around in here, and it's really quiet. I know it's Sunday, but it's a quiet road, this one. You know, they've completely bypassed the village with that big main road at the bottom. So now we're back at your house. Okay, Lily, big green gates, yeah? So imagine you walk out of those green gates, and then what you would do, you would walk up this road to get to the centre of the village. You could take a little shortcut somewhere maybe, and one of these roads has a change, but you walk up. So we're going to drive nice and slowly, and you walk up, or you can cycle up. And you can see this is going to take you probably about 10 minutes before you're in the centre of Thezan, where it's nice and picturesque. Now, in front of you, up high, is the church. And, you know, that's the very, very old part of Thezan. Okay. No cause to go up there, really. You wouldn't need to go up there. And you can see on either side, you've got the lovely old houses of Thezan-le-Béziers. So, you know, they're all slowly being renovated and done up, you know. So it's a good village to be on the move on. So now, so you come up here, and this is where the one-way bit comes in. So we come around the corner here. Now, on the left-hand side is a fantastic osteopath, which is my osteopath, and she speaks English, so that's always useful. So we're going down this little one-way road now, okay, on a wet, dreary afternoon, Sunday afternoon. So this is it from the other direction now. So you come up to here, and on the right you've got a little sort of antique home shop, decoration shop, bit of parking on the left, and if you remember, on the left is your restaurant, okay, and then this is the main square. So it's lovely. You've got a post office, you've got the Merry, you can come up here, chill around. All the trees will have leaves in the summer, so that you know, it'd be nice and shaded. They've just refurbished the newsagent on the right hand side, and they've just completely refurbished and got a brand new owner for the boulangerie, which has now got a cafe attached to it. So it's a great boulangerie. All right, and this house on the corner here with the big white sort of garage shutter, the bloke sells wine there from his garage on a Sunday. So then we make our way round here. So now we're going the other way. So on the left here is the car park, okay, where you know, you can go in and park if you want to drive up. So we're going straight on again now. Okay, so if I were to go straight on, we'd be coming back from where my house is. But what we're going to do, we're going to take that sharp right turn to go down. So we're going to go down here. So now this is going down into, you know, the expansion of Thezan-le-Béziers. Okay, so we're going round this corner here, and then we're going to go right round here. And you know, if you think it's just taking you 10 minutes to walk into the centre, all right, so if you want to get some good supplies in, or you want to go to some more bigger shops, then you get in your car and you can drive this way, for example, down to the bigger shop. So this is kind of the estate, all very nice, just villa houses. Okay, and we have to go around this way, and then we turn right, and we're now going down into the expansion of Thezan. So we come down here, and you know, you've got estates left and right. It's fine, all quite tidy. On the left, on the corner, is doctors which speak English if you've got a problem. So now we're going to turn right. So this is what's kind of on your doorstep, everything you need. So let's just take a little tour of everything that you need. So in here we have the, I'll wait till we turn the corner and then Lily can show you the shops. You've got the swimming pool shop, fantastic, and then you've got the paint decorating shop with my English mate Joss, who does English paint. Then you've got Monbrico, which is your sort of mini B&Q, okay? And then straight in front of us, oh no, here you've also got vehicle hire, okay? And then opposite you got your big supermarket, Superoo, nice supermarket, okay? So everything that you need, everything on your doorstep, but you're still tidied away in your beautiful house. Okay, so in here you've got chemist, your pharmacy, nice pharmacy, we go there often. Then you've got your technology shop, so computer pieces, animal shop, and then insurance, and then you've got a bio shop, an organic shop. So then, just to complete the tour of commerce, because this is what you would do, you see, if you were really here. Vineyards, vineyards, vineyards. Oh, of course, petrol station, local petrol station, local car wash. Got a problem with your tyres or whatever, you've got your garage on the corner there. And then, driving down here, you've got everything else that you need, if you really need it. That, apparently, is a good restaurant, and that is a great butcher's place. Great. Another garage, sports centre, which really I think is closed. Not surprised in COVID land. And then, I mean, you've got other stuff if you really want it. You've got building stuff, windows, all the rest of it. You've got building materials around here. Teeth stuff, air conditioning. It's all a bit irrelevant really, but anyway, it gives you an idea of what's on your doorstep, because we could go all the way up here and you've got concrete contractors and I don't know what. So, it goes from being a shopping estate to a bit of an industrial estate, but lots of building going on, all very positive. Now I'm a little lost. What happens if I go down here? Oh yeah, okay, yes. So we go down here, and over there is what's called paddle tennis courts. So being a tennis man like myself, maybe you know about paddle tennis, but these are paddle tennis courts, very popular. Yeah, and then there's just more, building merchants. But it's great. You don't have to go, more than 10 minutes away to get to this in the car. You don't have to go to a big city or anything like that. It's all here, sir. So we come all the way around the block, and we're back here by the supermarket. Okay, so we've gone from your house to another part of Thezan, completely removed, so it's not an eyesore or anything, into this big estate where you've got all your commerce. So you just like got everything really. So we're going past the petrol station, and now just to put the jigsaw together, we're going back down to the main road that I showed you earlier, but further along. So this is away home from the supermarket. So you've gone from the supermarket down to the main road to the roundabout. Right is more into the country, straight on is into the country, left is on the route to Béziers. So now we're going on that route to Béziers, which I talked about. Okay, so this is the main road. All right. Now, in the far distance, I can see where your house is, but maybe you can't pick it out. But the beautiful thing is you just get no noise from this. Now, we're coming up to the big cave, yeah, the big winemaking place on the left-hand side here. So that's kind of important monument for you to place yourself. So now we're going back up the road. So we've come from the supermarket. So if you want to do a supermarket run, you actually go not through the village, but you go left, down, to the main road, you turn right, you go along. So now we're coming back up to your house. So now Lily will show you that in fact here on your right hand side is your green gate, and there it is. How fantastic. So we've done the complete tour. So the way that we go home is we go back up to the village. So this road that you're on used to be a bit more of a main road, but you know that's long gone now, and it's from my experience overall a very quiet road. So great village, and the lovely thing is you can just walk to everything you need. So in the morning you can walk to the boulangerie and get your du pain, your croissants. You can walk for an evening meal to the restaurant, and you can even walk to the big supermarket if you wanted to, where there's more places to eat. So we're going back through the village again, driving through the village. Sunday morning market is always good fun. And now, instead of turning left to go down to the supermarket, which is where we went a moment ago, we're going straight back on up to my home village of Pailhès. So now we're going back out. Now, I suppose I should have taken you. No, let's just go back out. So here we go, we're going back out again. So this is on the edges of Thezan, and we're back where the rugby pitch is, and we're back where the Bulladrome is, and the stadium, and a bit of, you know, basketball playing, and some more tennis courts. I think that's there. And also, you know, there's buses, so you know you've got a bus stop here, and then here we are. We're now exiting Thezan and going back to Pailhès. So on the right hand side, up there is where you could, again, you know, walk up to, cycle up to. I know it's a cemetery, but it's actually quite a nice area, full stop, where you can go and you can get more of a view. So we're coming back into the village of Pailhès again. So just to give you your sense of direction and place, then on the right hand side was the new estate they're building. We actually came down the road on the left. So now what we're going to do, we're going back into the, well, I'm going to drive just to show you what our village is like next door. You know, we live in the centre of the village, so which is up on the left there. It's much smaller than Thezan, so it just means that a lot of people use Pailhès as Thezan for their shopping and for their services and stuff like that. So we're driving back up just around the village. So it's another wine-making village at its base, really. So in Pailhès it's a little bit more like this, and I'm just going to turn left to go into our village of Pailhès. A little charming French village, which we like living in. So this is our village here, look. You can see this is the centre of our village with the church and the chateau and stuff. And now we're going back down here. We're going back down into the road where we live. Okay, and so this is the road we came out of. So we've done the full tour, Simon, and we're going to reverse back into our garage, and then we will finish the video. So let's reverse back in, and we can. So Simon, thank you very much. That's the tour of Pailhès to Thezan.